This video is for updating your menu within Cascade. So you may notice that the menu structure matches your file structure within Cascade. So we have our academics folder and we have our what you can study link. We have our admissions folder, admissions link. Banners holds our banner images, but we've got it hidden from the menu. Careers goes to our starting your career section. Current students is our current students link. Images again is hidden from the menu. Our life at is life at Krannert. Media holds our YouTube videos, that's hidden from our menu, and study abroad, which goes to our study abroad link. We also have this home file and this home test. Home test is simply hidden. Home, because its name is home, the system name, it's treated a little bit differently within the menus, and I'll go over that a little bit later. So if we want to put pages nested inside this menu, what we can do is go to our academic section. And as you can see in Cascade, we have folders and files inside of academics. Well, just like mimicking that, the menu has links inside of the academics link. So if we go into accounting, we have a third level of menu. So here we have our root level, our level 2, and our third level. And we have our root level, our mid level, and our third level. And this is pretty much as deep as we can go as far as the menu is concerned. Now we could put a fourth level of folder inside here, but it's not going to show up in the menu for design purposes because it would look weird to have shorter and shorter text on the screen here. We've just decided that 3 is the depth it can go. If you need a fourth level, you'll have to link to them from the text over here. So all the different file types can show up in the menu. And to decide how to do that, if we edit the page, there's this little check mark here for include in menus and navigation. That decides whether you want to hide or show this file within the menu. And that works for pages, for links, and for images, Word documents, PDFs, anything. We can decide whether we want to show up in the menu or not. So if we go back to our accounting page, remember we did not turn on the image, but we did turn on this link, and that is this link here. So that links over to the accounting department's website, so we can include links in our menu that leave our site and go to other sites, and that's how you do it. So in the case of the academics, we know that the name academics is not what showed up in the menu. What showed up in the menu is what you can study. And the way we do that is using the display name. So our system name shouldn't have any spaces and have dashes. That's what's going to show up in the URL address of our page. The display name is what's going to show up in our menu. So for folders, we also have this little check mark for include in left menu, but they're a little bit special. They need to have one of these files called home inside of them. And the home file is just a regular page, just happens to have the system name of home. Now the reason for that is someone clicks on the academics link, they get the default page rather than an error message. So if you don't have a home inside a folder, your users are going to get this error message. So it's important to remember to put a page called home inside your academics or inside each of your folders in order to avoid that error. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more insight of how the menu structure works within Cascade.